So going from our teen girls to our next inspiring global mom, it is my great pleasure to introduce the mom of Michael and Sophia. Welcome to the stage, Jeannette Kaplun, founder and chief content editor for Hispana Global.
Hello, it's a great honor for me to be here today. Let's see if this works, because I know a few people have been having issues. I am here to talk about global motherhood. Although, I have to confess that when I first became a mom, I just thought I was a mom like anybody else. A Latina mom of two who loves her children more than anything else in the world. But it turns out I was wrong. I am a global mom because I share a connection with moms all over the world, wherever they may be. I speak Spanish, I speak English, I speak French, I travel, I feel, I care. As mothers, we share a special bond. We can feel that we can teach our kids to be better, but they also teach us so many things. They teach us to be strong, and they also carve out the path that we feel will make us better people. And that has no boundaries. That doesn't matter where you live or where you grew up. I saw how this bond between mothers is so strong in Haiti. It was life-changing to see the bonds that women share in countries that have been devastated. They might live in tent camps, but we all are trying to do the best we can for our kids. These moms have dignity. Nobody is asking for handouts. Nobody is asking for charity. Everybody wants to feel empowered. And as women, we can all feel that connection, and we can all feel that we really care for other people's children, even if we hardly even know about them. And what could I have in common with Anne in Congo? It's that connection. Anne, who you see here with her daughter, Emmanuelle, and I share a terrifying experience. My daughter, when she was 17 months old, had pneumonia. Anne's daughter, Emmanuelle, in Congo, also had pneumonia. We were both very fortunate that our daughters received the care that they needed. Of course, I live in the United States. I can afford health care. I have many luxuries that Anne doesn't have. But we were both traumatized in many ways by our daughter's ordeal, by how much they suffered, and by just seeing them fight for every single breath. And that has no boundaries. That is something that all mothers can relate to. The fear of losing your child will paralyze you no matter where you live, no matter what luxuries you can afford. And those are my kids, and they drive me to be a better person. But they also make me realize that I cannot sleep at night if so many children still do not have a shot at life. Every 20 seconds, a child dies due to a disease that could have been prevented by vaccines. This simply is unacceptable, and that's why I wear my necklace from Shot at Life with pride. We have so many challenges right now. I know that the challenges seem unsurmountable. Access to education, especially for girls. Girls in many places in the world still don't have access to education, and that becomes key to fight poverty and also to fight illness. We already know that every 2 minutes, women are still dying from complications of childbirth, especially in their teen years. That could change with such simple steps. And by being global, I know that we can connect and start making a change. Because no matter where you live, no matter what you believe in, no matter your culture, no matter your language, we can care about those that we hardly know. However, there are too many women who do not allow themselves to grieve. That's why we really need to find our voices. A child dying before 5 is not an expected outcome. We cannot tolerate that. So just think for a second, what do you stand for? What voice can you find? And be the person that you want to see reflected in your son or your daughter's eyes. And it all starts at home. Compassion has no age, philanthropy doesn't either, and I'm not talking about pity. I'm talking about teaching our children respect, being thankful, and lending a hand to others. My daughter even helped me, made all these care packages for people in Haiti, and she wanted to give them a card so they could feel better. That is a connection that is global. Another way of making a global connection is using your voice. I'm a blogger, I'm a writer, and I'm so proud that my community stood by me to be able to unlock donations for children who needed it through Shot at Life. We participated in a campaign called Blogist. But you can also use your voice in your church, in your school. It doesn't have to be on the internet. It can be anywhere. So focus. Don't become so immersed in this huge problem. Just focus on what you can do, one step at a time. And don't just think about what you could do. Start initiating change and drive towards concrete action, one step at a time, even if it's just at home. That just at home can make a huge difference when we are creating the citizens of tomorrow, when we are raising global citizens. You have to believe the power that lies in yourself to initiate that change, to inspire others. And also just by leading by example with your children, you are generating change. So that way, once you look in the mirror, you won't feel powerless. You'll feel that you can really make a difference for mothers and children everywhere. So see the connection, dare to feel, because that's one thing that sometimes we don't afford ourselves. Speak out any which way you can. Lead by example, inspire, focus on everything that we can do as a global community, and then you will see the change that happens all around us. If you care, you are a global mom, because it's all about enabling other children to lead happier and healthier lives. We are global, even if our lives are so local. Thank you so much.